Yo, what's going on, peeps? Been back again with another video. You already know the vibes. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share. As promised, I told you I'm doing a video about the Tottenham manager situation, which is just getting beyond the joke. But this is unfortunate, this is what's going on at the club right now as we speak. But big up all the subscribers, big yourselves up. Make sure you keep liking, make sure you keep watching, commenting, because I'll be seeing it and I will be responding. But let's get into the gist of this video. Now our director of football, Fabio, what's his name, Paratici, is now in London to apparently he's here to advance talks with Nuno Santos to be the new Nuno Santo even. See, look, this is so long and frustrating. I'm just getting me just biffed up. I'm forgetting people's names. But Nuno Espirito Santo, and apparently he's come here to try and push it through and get it over the line. And let me start off with this. He wasn't a front runner at the start, which I was happy with because I don't really want him as a manager, if I'm honest. But obviously, if he comes in, then what can I do? I can't do anything. I have to back it. But do I want him as a manager? No. The only good thing about it would be maybe he can get a tune out of Matt Doherty if he's still here. Other than that, I don't think he's gonna take us where we need to be. Top four, winning trophies or anything like that. I don't see him bringing that to us, which is what we want as fans. We don't want any more average performances and finishing 7th again like he done with Wolves. And then 13th last season, just gone. No, we want to start winning. We want to be finishing back in the Champions League positions, and we need a manager that's going to deliver. And is he that manager? I don't think so. Graham Potter, he rejected, well, he didn't reject, but he was asking for a crazy compensation package from Tottenham to be a manager. I don't want him either. What has he done? He was at Utterson's, then he came to Brighton. Not good enough. Sorry, no. He plays the right football. He's young, I get it, British, cool, but that's not what we need. We are going through a rebuild, so maybe that's why they want these kind of dead managers. But for me, you're bringing in managers that are they really going to help build this team, or are they just bringing these managers to prepare for the fact that we're going to lose Kane? So we need to bring in someone that's going to rebuild because Kane's out of there, and we're going to have to start building a team. We can't build a team around him if he's not here, and we can't attract big managers if the marquee player is not here. Simple as that. That's the only reason I can think of why they're bringing in these dross managers. But it is what it is. And we were also linked with the former Monaco manager when Mbappe was there. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not even gonna butcher it. But he went great at Monaco. He done alright. He got sacked, and then they brought him back. Like, nah, I don't want him either. With all due respect, I want someone that's gonna be winning and competing, not competing with mid-table or relegation. I want someone that's gonna be competing for trophies, top four, and actually be in a top four race. But I don't see us linked with anything but average managers at best, and we're linked with one defender who could play right back and left back. Bologna. I can't remember his name. I think he's Korean, but he's definitely an Asian player. And they're looking around 16 million or something, about 20 million euros. But I haven't seen much of him, so I'm not going to pretend that it's going to be the way forward. But if he can play right back, centre back, then maybe we need to bring him in, because surely he can't do any worse than what we were going through last season. Who knows? But transfer wise, it's not looking great. There's obviously rumours we're interested in Lamptey from Brighton and Aarons from Norwich, but at the moment that's all it is. Ain't really in no real talks, nothing going on. So at this point, it don't even matter. It's not even worth talking about. But this manager situation now is just getting ridiculous. They sacked Mourinho before a final, which I don't know. He had to leave. I get why they sacked him, but at the same time, if you got a final in a couple of days, maybe it's not ideal that you sack him. You sack him then. Maybe you just tough it out. And bear in mind, Mourinho's the only person that's beaten Pep in the final. So maybe you just hold off and then you sack him. Even if he wins. So you know what, you won, but we're going to end it here. But you don't bring Ryan Mason in, who's got no experience, and expect him to come in and work with a group of players that probably, some of them probably don't respect him in that regard, with all due respect. They know what he went through, his head injury and that, and he had to retire young, cool. But there's probably a lot of players in there that like, no, nothing really listening to you. You didn't really win nothing. You weren't really a great player. How am I really taking advice from you? So that's just me. That's how I'd be feeling if I was a player and he was coming up to me trying to coach me and manage me. In the back of my mind, I'd be like, bro, I watched you. You were dead. So I don't see how you can come in and try and coach me to be a good player when you could even coach yourself to be an average player. So I think this is just a karma of just being too quick on the button and just mismanaging the whole situation, and now this whole club's in absolute shit. And for me, I just want the season over already, and the season's not even started. That's how bad this is. This is just beyond embarrassing now. It's a fucking joke. I've never seen a club hunt for a manager like this. Have so many candidates, approach so many people, and they all fall through. Conte, Gattuso, the manager from Roma, what's that guy's name? Graham Potter, the ex-Monaco manager. And now we got, come on man, what's going on? Everton are out there, they had Ancelotti, right? This just shows you where their head's at and what they're trying to do as a club. If they do it or not is a totally different matter, but at least you can see their aspirations. They had Ancelotti. He came in, done a decent job. Real Madrid, Zidane left Real Madrid. Real Madrid approached Ancelotti, and in the blink of an eye, he's like, yep, okay, I'm signing up. By Everton. He's out of there. Cool, Everton get the compensation. They were linked with Nuno, but they said, no. Actually, you know what, no. We're going to go and get Rafael Benitez, who I would take at Tottenham 100%. I would have took him easily. Even though he was at Liverpool, they said, we don't give a shit where he was at. We want to bring him in to do a job with this team. That is the difference. How can Benitez be going to Everton and Tottenham not even considering it? He's won Premier Leagues, he's got experience, but Nuno should be going to Everton and we should be taking Benitez. That's how it should be. If that was the case, I would be happy, I would be backing that. But I'm not backing this Nuno guy. I'm not happy with this appointment. It's not good and it ain't good enough. And it seems like they're just going for the cheapest option, which would probably be him. And if it's about money, then you might as well just put fucking Mason in there. Because I'm sure he'd be cheaper than him. If you don't give a shit, then why even bother doing anything? Just put in fucking anybody. Just put in Eddie King, put in Ryan Mason. But don't just bring in the manager just cause we need a manager to fill a vacancy. Because that's what it seems like. And you know deep down he's not going to bring anything to this club. And if he does, then I'll apologise and say, you know what, he proved me wrong. This is what I want. But I don't see it. I just see Levy being cheap and taking this route. And I'm not happy. And if I see him, I have to back it, but I will never be like, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Nuno in. I'm Nuno out before he's even in. Let me just put it like that. Now that's my view. Obviously, I'm not speaking for Tottenham or other Tottenham fans. This is my view. This is how I feel. For me, him, if he comes in, I'm gonna be him out until he gets the fuck out the door, because I don't see him bringing nothing to this team. This team is full of dead players as it is, and I don't think he can do anything with them. If Mourinho couldn't get a tune out of them, and Poch towards the end of his tenure there, I don't see this guy doing jack shit. But it is what it is, and that's the video. I'm fuming. Just talking about it just made me a little bit more pissed. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. So big yourselves up. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. All that. You already know the fucking vibes. And as always, make sure you wash your hands. If you can't wash them, sanitize. Keep your distance. Obviously, you don't have to keep your distance at the football stadium, but if you're going to certain countries and whatever, you have to isolate for 10 days and this, that, and the third. And obviously, you can't go to funerals and whatever and weddings, but you can go to Wembley. This country's like an absolute shit as well, just like Tottenham. But we move. We're still alive, so we'll give thanks. And as always, wear your damn mask. Not that I saw a mask inside Wembley or anything, but I guess you don't need to wear them in there. But we move, and enjoy the rest of your day. And until the next vid, I'm getting out of here. Peace, peeps. I'm out of here.